All right, what's going on, guys? This is the second episode of the Shock Drop podcast. Sorry we've been gone for a little bit. We've been finishing up college classes and everything.
Finals week, you know how it is.
So since it's the end of the year, 2019 starting, we thought we would do a little lineup of the best shoes and the worst shoes of 2018.
Put together what we liked, what we didn't like, and what was trash, what wasn't trash.
Exactly.
All right, I don't want to kick it off.
You can go ahead with what you got first.
All right.
It's a good one.
Well, starting out, I think overall number one of this year. I know we talked about it in the last episode, and you can't beat it. Union Jordan 1. It's got to be my favorite shoe of 2018.
I've seen so many people saying this is the best shoe of 2018.
It can't be beat. That, again, off-white sole makes it give it that vintage 85 look. It cannot be beat. It's for sure number one.
They came out with the two colorways, and they were just both really clean. It's just a really sick shoe, and a lot of people like it, and I like it too. So
still didn't get my hand on that 15. If anybody out there wants to send me a free pair.
Size 15.
Okay, I got at number 2. Well, actually not really in any order, but I've also got the new OffWhite Air Forces. They just dropped a week or two ago.
Very recently, yeah.
Yeah, I actually was able to get these in hand, but they're very clean shoe, and I know pretty kind of basic, but gets the job done. Pretty sweet.
I do like it. It's just the same off-white design they've been doing for a while, and they're just switching up the models. And
I heard recently he said he's ending the collection.
Really?
That once he drops all the shoes in the black and white color, that he's done with the whole 10 collection. So we'll see.
No, he's always got weird colors coming out. The Volts came out, and
yeah, those are not gonna be making the list. I can tell you that much.
This one, it's a good shoe. This is the Presto that also dropped. Same off-white colorway. I really like these. I got 2 pairs actually. They're really cool. Just like the regular Presto. It's just a really comfy shoe, and it's just really cool looking in my opinion.
Yeah. And then we got a lot of off-whites on here, but we got the Grim Reaper Blazers. Again, Virgil killing it, of course. Not everything is good. You'll see that later. But these are, I don't know. The original Blazer was one of my favorite shoes of 2017. And I don't know, this black colorway it's as good as that one is for sure.
And he didn't just come out with the October Blazers. He also came out with the Serena Williams collab.
Serena Williams were also very clean. Probably not in my top 10, but he liked them.
I liked them. He had the Air Max, and he also had the Blazer. I think it looked really nice on the Blazer, personally. It was a weird drop. They dropped on sneakers. We both went for it.
We both went for them, and they were Android exclusive.
Yeah, well,
basically.
It's supposed to be an iPhone and an Android release, but basically what happened is somehow the developers for iOS did not upload the correct script and just did not work out on the app.
Yeah, and all the Android users copped.
Everybody on the Android copped. That was insane. But
there's some good memes of that too, There
were some good memes.
And we've also got one more off-white shoe. We've also got the those off-white European exclusive ones. The all cream kind of off-white color.
On the Jordan 1.
On the Jordan 1, yeah. Those were incredible. Of course I'll never get my hands on them because what are those 2K now resell or something like that.
Something around crazy. That. Also they have the UNCs.
The UNCs also. You can't beat the off-white 1 silhouette.
It's gonna become a classic shoe.
It's a work of art. It's just a work of art.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll have all the colors, but there's no way.
Not right now.
The originals, they're 3K. These are all 2K.
That's insane.
Depending on your size, it's just too hard to get.
Especially in a 15. It ain't happening. And then we've also got a shoe that I actually was able to cop this year. This was the Nike React Element 87.
Right.
And that's a new silhouette from Nike. It's got kind of this new React sole technology as well as kind of a translucent sole that, I don't know, you saw those pictures of people with the bare feet, and that's not the way to go, but it's pretty cool. You can switch up the look with different socks and stuff like that. And it's just a very clean shoe, kind of gives it a little bit of a hiking vibe almost. And I really love them. They're a great pair of shoes.
Yeah, it's one of Nike's biggest models of the year for sure.
Yeah, if you're looking on other top 10s of the year, you'll see those all over the place. A lot of people are thinking those are number 1. I don't know quite number 1, but it's a great shoe.
I got something here. We got the Levi collab.
Levi's are
Jordan.
They're cool. I liked all the customs people did, or the distressing them or painting them.
Yeah, they dropped them. And they were kind of a nice denim, and then people would take it and they would distress it you would do to an actual jean.
It was pretty sick. I liked all the creativity on that.
Oh, for sure. I really like the shoe too. So I don't have a pair, but maybe I'll get one. I don't know.
Pair of shoes.
I'm not sure what they're going for right now.
I also want to bring up I think this is a little earlier in the year, but the Jordan suede pack. They had those 2 that were Europe exclusive and the 2 that were US exclusive. It's in a green, a yellow, kind of a blue colorway and then a red. And I don't know. I thought that was a very clean pack. Not a ton of hype on those, so a lot of people are able to get their hands on those. And I don't know, you can put together a lot of good fits with those and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a cool collab. I mean, it's just like your regular Jordan. It's not even a collab. Is it a collab? No, it's not a collab. It's just like the Jordan colorways that they drop. And it's cool that they got the suede. Yeah. And also kind of that look kind of similar is like the pine green and the court purple pack. Very flashy looking Jordans. I know a lot of people like that. And
it's cool to see new colors that aren't OG that still kind of look nice.
I mean, usually they have like a black sole, but here it looks like they colored it too. So I like how they throw all the color on there. So
those are pretty sweet. And then here's another kind of a controversial one: the Yeezy 700 mauve. I don't know. Those are like the first. A lot of people would say that was the first Yeezy that literally had no hype because those sat everywhere. But in my personal opinion, those are one of my best shoes of 2018. I actually got a pair in hand. They didn't fit. I sent them back. But they are an amazing shoe. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of it's a unique color. You don't get to see a lot of that like kind of purple brown on a lot of shoes, and it kind of it mixes it up a little bit. And also another great 700 was the static, I believe it was called.
The statics, those just dropped like last week. So.
Yeah, those are also very clean, kind of pretty simple, pretty normal colorway. Definitely got that like nursing home one type vibe to them. But
oh man,
I don't know, they're pretty clean. You see Ian Connor rocking those, something like that, but they're pretty sick.
Yeah, they had like a little reflective pack drop that Adidas and Kanye did.
Yeah,
they did a V2 Yeezy Spy exclusive reflective one that was pretty hard to get. Yeah, and they did like a worldwide. Just regular static colorway.
Those are pretty. It was a good pack. I don't know. Bring a little hype back to the Yeezys.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our least favorite shoes of 2018.
Well, let me throw a couple more that I liked actually.
Okay, all right.
So I mean, I guess the bread toes also dropped.
Bread toe was a good drop.
Just
can't go wrong with them.
You can't go wrong with them.
Yeah.
Also, I did like the Future Crafts. I know you didn't.
I'm not a big. I'm not a huge Adidas fan.
I think it's cool to see the technology.
Yeah,
the new technology.
The price point on those was just too much for me in my opinion.
Yeah, it was also like a $400 retail shoe, so not that crazy. And I mean, another 700 model, like the original Wave Runner color.
Are great, yeah. Those are really nice shoes.
Anyone can wear that. I actually really like the acronym Presto pack.
I can kind of take it or leave it. Only like one of the three colorways I really would mess with.
It's a pretty big general release, so.
Yeah, they kind of that little speckling kind of threw me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I got the black pair, and I'm actually taking off the paint.
Okay, yeah, I'll see how it looks.
I watched a little YouTube thing.
Shoe Surgeon at Shoe Surgeon.
No, it's actually that guy Vince from. I'm not really sure which one he does it on, but he does a lot of shoe customs. Okay. He works for like Reshoevnator.
Sure.
But yeah, he takes the Presto and uses acetone, and he goes in and removes the paint.
I can see it. I can see it working out.
Yeah,
that was like the best colorway for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with the shoes.
Okay.
Let's see. Anything else?
We also had those. We also had the OffWhite Converse, not the most recent ones. We'll talk about those later, but the kind of translucent ones with the blue sole. Those were very cool. Super hard to come by, but that was like one of my favorite shoes as well.
All right, I think that's about it. So,
should we go in on some of the worst shoes of 2018?
Let's do it. Let's see them.
All right, kicking things off. We talked about this on our last episode too, actually, but the not for resale Jordan 1s. It's so corny. I can't even not for resale on the like. What were they doing? This was a big troll.
I got a pair. I won the end raffle for these, and when I got them in hand, it's just okay. So not only does it have not for resale on the sole, but it says right on the toe box, "Crease me," and then up on the upper it says "Wear me," and on the back it says in big letters, "No photos."
What are we doing with this? It's like a Walmart OffWhite one. Instead of having air on it, it says not for resale. I don't know. It's bad. It kind of took a nice looking silhouette with nice colors and kind of slapped the stupid branding on it and ruined it for me.
The leather was really good on these though.
Really? Yeah, it looks like quality leather, but can't deal with that. I think like
they do like the whole not for resale thing, and they put a lot of quality in the actual shoe. But then it's just kind of weird.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't even a GR. So, it was
resell.
Super limited.
They do resell.
Super limited. And so they're just like, Jordan Brand's just like trolling us or something.
They do actually resell. Like, people resell them. So it's just kind of funny.
That's dumb. Okay, well, this is another kind of controversial one. I feel like the community was pretty split on these.
Oh, yeah?
The Air Fear of God ones. I personally have these on my least favorite list. I don't know. I like the shoot around ones with the bigger swoosh, but the ones with the cage and the small swoosh, I just couldn't.
Yeah, so
couldn't really do.
They dropped in like this light bone colorway, and they also dropped it in a black colorway, and that was like this model, and they also dropped a shoot around model, which was I think like around $100 cheaper, maybe a little bit less than that.
I don't know. It's something about the silhouette just doesn't quite work for me especially with the cage one. I just can't quite get behind it. I could see you like fashion guys out, like super high fashion killer guys maybe rocking these, but I don't know. It's not for me.
They were selling for like a ridiculous amount too on the resale. It was just I don't even know why. I mean,
apparently the materials are pretty good. I guess. I mean, like Fear of God as a brand is very quality materials, and
it's a cool looking shoe, but again, not for the price.
Not for the price. The price definitely makes it not worth it. Coming up, we got a Jordan 1 on the worst list, surprisingly.
The homage to Holmes.
The homage to Holmes. Take what you want.
So they take, what is it? It's a bread
in Chicago,
and
great shoe,
put them together.
Trash.
I was walking around the mall the other day and I saw a guy wearing these in the Louis Vuitton store. He was like, I don't know. I
don't understand. I don't know. It's like.
It looks like Scarface, like from the movie.
It's just bad. It kind of looks like those Scarface Supreme sweatshirts or something like that. But I don't know. Those just don't work for me.
You could wear it maybe like once. And then you have to, with like it's a certain. You need a certain mood, a certain vibe, and you need a certain place to wear those at.
So a couple other ones that I wanted to shout out as terrible shoes. Okay, we got those Gucci flashtrek. You know those ones that like Kylie Jenner was wearing or whatever. That is a trash shoe. I'll tell you something.
I don't
like here.
Or while he's searching it up, I got one other shoe. It's like another acronym collab, the Vapor Max with Nike.
Yeah, those are the first did they drop it? Was this the first Vapor Max they did?
It was the first Vapor Max, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe they did one before, but this one is just not really that. I don't know. It's like
there's too much going on with the patterns and the speckles and.
I mean, I see what looks like an acronym shoe. Like this is what acronym would do. I just don't really like it that much.
Yeah, I like my shoes a little more simpler than that. And it looks a little cheesy to me too.
Oh yeah, but the flash.
But these Gucci shoes. I can't. There's no words to describe how bad these are.
What was the retail on those?
Probably I think it was above 1K retail. Like who's paying for this?
The celebrities, man.
Why don't you get a beautiful shoe like a Union one for half the price? I don't understand it. But we also got the Adidas deerupt. Has to be hands down one of my least favorite shoes.
Is that with like the chicken wire?
Yeah, it's got like chicken wire all over the shoe, and somehow I see kids wearing these. Why? What are you doing? The silhouette is bad, the chicken wire is bad, and the colors were bad. They said like.
I think the price. I think they're cheap.
I know, but they're so ugly. They're so okay. Yeah, those I can't even deal with those. But
pretty heated off of those.
We've also got the Converse, like the second OffWhite Converse released.
I got a picture of those here. Like I know it just doesn't. It looks like a Vans collab, and it looks like those checkered Vans. It's just good.
It's like OffWhite Zoomies collab. Like what are you doing? Those are so bad. I can't.
No, it is the OffWhite Zoomies collab. Yeah, literally.
And then he even came out with like his own Off-White, like the Off-White shoe version of these because they thought these were so good. Apparently, I don't know. Those are terrible. But a couple other people have gone in on those. Also on the Mason Margiela, like those like stitched together shoes. I don't know if you've seen those on the blogs or on Instagram or whatever, but
I've seen them. Yeah.
Those are bad. Like you're paying 1K for what? Like a pile of garbage stick together with super glue? I don't know. You need to be wiser with your money, people. Don't be buying those.
That's the new fashion.
That's the new fashion.
Stitch together, make it work.
I don't get that, man. You know, I want to be unpopular and I'm say one more bombshell here. I would even think about putting the Sean Witherspoons on this list.
Really?
I love Sean. He's sweet, super cool guy. I mean, obviously I don't know him, but he's cool on Instagram. But I can't handle those like this all the colors and stuff like that. I don't think I would wear those. And I think they got all the hype they got was a little unjustified. I
don't know. I like the shoe. We forgot to talk about it. Yeah, I think this could be on both lists, to be honest. Like, I do like them, and I think there is hype around it, which makes sense because I do like them. But I don't know. I see what you mean with the colors.
The color's a little off for me, but I guess I don't know. May have to see them in hand and maybe get them wear them.
I mean,
around
they
a little
dropped
bit.
in like the contest that Nike had, so they had a bunch of other colorways, and then people would vote on it to see which one actually became like a produced shoe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty cool though.
All right, well, does that do it for our lists?
Yeah, that's gonna be our top list for 2018. Hope we see some new sneakers in 2019.
Yeah, should be back within 1 to 2 weeks to get you some more content on the next releases, and
hopefully. I mean, I'm gonna be in New York, so we'll see. I mean, as soon as college starts back up, we will get on a better schedule here.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's why we just wanted to bring you this